Peter has a vast experience in social media training for various well-known businesses. Some which you probably know, there's the likes of the Galgorm Hotel, and we know the wonderful things that are happening there around how it sits in the eye of the customers, not only in Northern Ireland but further afield. So we wanted to work with Peter. Just we've obviously invested in Peter's time today, along with our colleagues at Rosewood, to bring on some key customers, partners, to learn a little bit more around social media, and hopefully that can be utilised when it comes to generating some sales on our Fetch Tag product primarily, but then this can be flowed through into other products within your within the lines that you stock. So without any further ado, I'll hand back to Peter, and Peter can run through things. And I wish you a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time today. Just want everyone to just give us a thumbs up there if you can hear me. Make sure everyone can hear me, and we'll proceed. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And I'm just going to make sure the page is shared. The screen is shared. Yep, we're all good to go. So, folks, thank you very much. Everyone wants to mute themselves there as well, and we'll get started. So, folks, thank you very much for giving me your time today, and I hope to help you guys, teach you guys how to make more sales using social media, and especially with Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to show you how to make sure you're focusing on the right social media channels, because you're probably, social media right now is, so it's such, there's so many opinions on it. You're getting so many opinions from so many different people, from experts out there, from competitors out there, from family members out there, from nieces and nephews out there, all telling you that you're absolutely terrible at it, when they don't realize that it's so hard to run a business, independent business like yourselves, and also to be a master at social media. And the most important thing that we're going to learn today is that I don't want to be adding more tasks to your day. I'm not going to be asking you guys to be posting 10 times a day on your story, or 4 times a day on your TikTok, 3 times a day on your Instagram, 1 time a day on your Facebook. We can utilize Facebook and Instagram adverts. We are going to make a lot more sales, for your business, and get a lot more footfall to your business. But first of all, let's take a little step backwards and look at the actual market that is social media that we can be advertising to, and take another step back and look at the market and the space that is the internet. So first of all, we want to look at, instead of going on the opinions of people who don't have experience like us in social media and don't have the data to back those opinions up, because we've all been told, why are you not on TikTok? Why are you on Facebook? Sure, no one's on that anymore. Why are you not getting influencers into your business? Sure, they're brilliant. We want to remove those myths and supply you with data to make better informed marketing decisions moving forward into 2024. So let's look at this here stat from the UK in 2024. 66 million people on the internet, and 56 million people are on social media. Yeah, we pretty much knew that there. But let's have a look at the stats. And these are going to surprise you, because going on the opinions of that you're getting, and the signals and the blog posts and the information that you're getting from other people's opinions, is that TikTok is the biggest and only social media channel out there that you should be using. And Facebook's dead. And sure, Facebook's dead. And really, Instagram's dying too. You've probably heard all these opinions from different people. But let's use data as a way to make better informed decisions. This is from Statista. These are the official most popular social networks worldwide as of January 2024, ranked by the number of monthly active users. And look what's at the top. It's Facebook. Facebook, then YouTube, and they consider WhatsApp a social media channel, Instagram, and then TikTok. And then if we go on down there, you're seeing Snapchat further down there, and then some other social media channels that wouldn't really be applied to us. So is there, that's kind of maybe raise an eyebrow as to the opinions that you've been hearing through other seminars, through other experts, and through other, we all have the family members that's telling us, why are you not on this and why are you not on that? And they don't realize that you've got so many other tasks to perform in your business. It's hard to stay on top of all these social media channels. So if you take Facebook there, it's got over 300, as you say, it's at number one. And if you were to combine Instagram and if you're going to combine Instagram and TikTok, you'd have to combine the two of them to be bigger than Facebook. So I like that there as a way to show you the landscape of social media and actually which are the most popular popular social media channels. Because maybe before you were thinking, oh God, Facebook, there's no point in focusing on Facebook anymore. I'll have to get and figure out this TikTok, which is a whole new thing over again. But that's worldwide. I want this to be more about local, and let's look at the local stats in your area for Facebook. Now, just remember as well, folks, Facebook actually owns Instagram as well. So when we have with these advertising techniques you're going to learn today, you're going to be appearing both on Facebook and Instagram. So right now, don't worry about how I got here, but I'm going to show you guys who exactly is in your local area and the target audience you could be hitting. So I'm going to go into I'm going to call this your local audience, and we'll go through each person in this group. Who do we have there? So we're going to go through each person's local area. Now, if I go here, I'm going to type in dogs and cats. So all I'm doing here, folks, this is not for a demonstration of how to create an advert yet. This is just, I want to go through live right now and show you how many people within 10 miles of your business are interested in dogs and cats on Facebook and Instagram. So if we start off with Julie, where is your business located? Can you hear me, Julie? Or we'll maybe go on to Joe. Sorry, go ahead, Stephen.
We just need to unmute possibly just to confirm.
Shall I go?
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I'm in Ballymoney.
Ballymoney. So, within 17K of Ballymoney, there is an audience of 36,400 people to 42,800 people on Facebook and Instagram that we could be marketing to. So that shows you that's if we can be targeting them with a certain amount of budget, letting them know where you are, we can be doing that. And if we want it, we can break that down further, and we could be possibly targeting people who are different demographics. You can target people who are married. You can target people who are with their birthdays coming up, loads of different things like that. But we want to keep it simple and just target people by location and people that are interested in cats and dogs. Me, Fitzpatrick, do you want to tell me where about your business is?
Yep, it's Portaferry.
Thank you. Portaferry. So I'll type in here. So Portaferry, here we are. I'm going to drop a wee pin here. Exact. So within 17K of Portaferry, now we can make this larger or bigger. You can target as far and wide as you want, but you have an audience of 16,800 people to 19,700 people you could be targeting on an ongoing basis and letting them know. First of all, we probably all have been in business for several years, and you still have people coming into your business going, God, how long have you been here? and you're going, Jesus. So if we can make everyone fully aware that we are here and this is the products we can supply you, if we can nail these, we'll be doing good business in 2024. Is that interesting? And then let me see, who else do we have on? And then is anyone else here would like to, Emma, would you like to tell us where you're from? Okay, Emma. Maybe she's just not got mute. But Blanchard, would you like to tell us where your business is located? Oh, Emma? No. And
I guess yeah, we'll go ahead here. So we're based in Uri.
brilliant. Brilliant, thank you. I'm sorry, Blanchard, would you be able to tell me the correct pronunciation of your name? Apologies.
Yeah, it's Leon Blanchard. Yeah.
Blanchard, thanks, Leon. Thank you. So in Uri, you've got a fantastic audience there. If you want to target within 17K, give or take 10 miles, you could be hitting, there is in that area, you have 41,300 to 48,600 people in that area you could be targeting. So that's giving you some actual data of the people you could be targeting with your adverts moving forward. So I always think it's great to actually, that removes the myths around, Joe, who's on social media in your local area. And we probably always think that, oh, we want to target the whole of Northern Ireland in our targeting. But yes, you could. But if we start within 10K of our business or 10 miles of our business and let all those large audiences know, we'll know exactly where we are and what we sell. We'll be doing a lot better in sales and footfall in 2024. So I'll jump back into the presentation here, and we'll look at some other stats that are going to be important for you guys to know. So here's one of the most important things you'll learn today, folks. We've all put out a post, and we've posted on Facebook and Instagram, and we all get two things. We all have this, we always seem to get the same people liking it. And we always seem to not get as much engagement as we maybe thought. Well, you might have 1,000 fans on Facebook and 1,000 fans on Instagram, say, for example, but you're not actually reaching all those people's news feeds when you post. You're actually reaching less than 4% of those people. So that's why it's important moving in to 2024 to set aside a small budget for Facebook and Instagram adverts. So folks, just before we move on, I'd like to ask you all, if we go through everyone individually, if you guys could tell me one thing that frustrates you about social media over the past number of years for your business. So we'll start with Maeve.
We've had a few incidents where we've been taken down and been left without Facebook and social media for maybe a month to 6 weeks at a time, and have had to contact Facebook regularly then to being reinstated, and we've no reason, no known reason why.
Wow. And what was it to do with? What did they claim?
Well, we are a post office as well, so we did think that maybe it was something to do with that we did find through the post office that there was quite a few issues there, so we've reported it that way. But they kept suggesting to us that maybe somebody had reported us, but we didn't know what we'd done wrong for that, but it did take a lot of work to try and get it reinstated. And
that's very frustrating. And yes, it's so hard to get in touch with Facebook these days. Anyone in there now?
We have a hotline now.
What? You sorry?
We have a hotline now. We know exactly how to get through them. Now it's happened that regular. Yeah.
Good. That's good to hear. And Leon, what about yourself?
Basically, probably like the lack of exposure and the lack of views that we get on the posts and stuff. Yeah, that would be the main one.
Were you aware before, Leon, that it was due to the algorithm's restriction on organic posts, i.e. posts you post on a daily basis for free?
No, I wasn't. No.
But I think that's great to now know that, because it'll improve your team's confidence, because in the past you've probably come up with some great initiatives, some great marketing plans, and you wonder, why are these not getting the engagement you felt? But the reason
Yeah.
why they weren't getting engagement wasn't due to the idea of it or the execution of it. It was down to no one was seeing it. So, and it's important for everyone
Yeah.
to remember, who is the 4% that are seeing your posts? It is not new people, i.e. new business. It's people who are engaged with your post mostly. So that is probably you, your staff, your family members, and your Aunt Sadie down the road who always gives you a wee like. So it's not new business. But after today, you're going to learn how to set up simple adverts that are authentic and simple and effective. So no, thank you, Leon. And Joe, yourself? Oh, Joe, just want to unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, so probably a bit of confusion around the insights when you go on to look to see what they actually mean. And there's the engagement thing and there's the likes, but I always find it confusing to know how to get to the bottom of what the difference is between the engagement and the click through and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's good. So do you guys spend any money any budget at the minute on the posts?
No, very little, because we've had a lot of our budget being spent on Google Ads. So a lot of what we've been doing has just been basically just posts on both Facebook and Instagram.
Well, that's good. So what I would say now is, do not worry one bit. Don't spend any more time looking at any insights, because you're not. There's no point, because if you're only the data you're getting is based on a 4% reach of your 4% reach of your audience, and like we discussed, it's not new business. So I wouldn't even waste your time looking at those insights, as there's no real data behind them. So
right, okay.
What I would do moving forward is that when we do set up adverts on Facebook and Instagram, I still wouldn't look into those insights. What I would be doing is asking people when they are, you will see after these adverts go up, you will see a bigger engagement on your posts. But what I would be doing is saying to people when they come into your business, where did you hear of the business before, when they're at the till, or where you're in conversation with them, and you will just start having people saying, "Oh, I seen you on Facebook, I seen you on Instagram," and more importantly, the way we set up these adverts, you're going to be setting them up with a face in front of the camera, a local face. And I know that might terrify a few people right now, but it is the best way to get the highest engagement. And it's your greatest strength as an independent business to use the local faces and target the local area with those local faces. And that's going to catch people's attention. And if you Google any online marketing tips, or what's the goal of any online marketing strategy, it's about catching people's attention. So I wouldn't get frustrated or spend any more time in 2024 looking at insights if you're not spending money on your posts. What I would be doing, looking at them after today, when you set up your ads, I'd be looking at how much did we spend on that advert, and how many of these did we sell over the course of the month of the product. Now, the way we set up these adverts today, we're going to focus on advertising one product at a time, so then we can actually prove that it works. And once it works for one product and you can see a yield on that, you'll be able to then build out 2 adverts. After 3 months, you'll be running 2 adverts at a time, because you'll be able to justify that it's making the money to spend more on advertising. And is there anyone else, Jenny or Emma, would like to comment on what frustrations they have on social media at the moment? Or Julie? Grand job. So what we'll do is, how much should you guys be spending on your social media adverts? Well, you should be spending £5 to £10 per day for 90 days. So what is that? That's roughly about the same as a local placing an advert in a local newspaper every month for 3 months. It's a very small fee to be spending. Now, how can you justify that? We can justify that by working out the lifetime value of a new customer. I know this is difficult to maybe work out exactly, but if you could perhaps get together with your teams and ask them, what would the average spend per visit be by a customer here? Maybe it's £15 they spend at the till. And how often would a customer come back to the shop or come back to our shop or our business? Well, they come back maybe once every 2 months. You can maybe say that. It's about putting, and I'd say that 6 times a year. And then the average customer probably comes about 3 times stays with us for about 3 years. Now you could insert your figures into this, loose figures, drawn from your own experience, and you can make them very realistic. And your lifetime value for every new customer you get, you could say £270, which would be covering the cost. If you were to get 1 new customer each month for these 3 months, these 90 days, you would be justifying the spend on this. And you will get a lot more if you follow these techniques correctly and you use local faces in it. So let's have a look at the structure of our adverts that we will be running on Facebook and Instagram. They're really simple. This is how we're going to get more customers for your pet business. So first of all, we're going to put up a video advert of a product. And we're not going to spend money on a videographer coming in, spending thousands on that. What we're going to do is we're going to use our phone, and we're going to use a local staff member to do it. After that, we're going to post that onto our Facebook page, and then we're going to track anybody that watches a certain percentage of this. What we can do with that is we can then target them people again with a picture advert, reminding them to come back, because we've all been on social media, we've all watched a video on social media, and all of a sudden, next time we go on social media, we're followed around by that same product and different types of adverts for it. Now, I've also had people saying that they think the phones are listening to them. I cannot confirm or deny that there, but I've heard it quite a few times. Hello, James. Thanks for joining us. The rest of this, we have, this has been recorded as well. So we're going to post this all on YouTube so you can be able to watch the beginning of the tutorial. So just so you know, I'll run through it really quickly for James. So most important thing, James, I think you need to learn from this today is that this is the number of people on social media and a breakdown of the most popular social medias in the world in 2024. And if you look at the top, it's Facebook, and then it's Instagram, TikTok, and there's YouTube as well in there. But if you're looking at this and you're going by people's opinions, you would have thought TikTok was the biggest by far. And then it's important as well, James, to know that whenever you post on social media, less than 4% of your followers are seeing your Instagram and Facebook posts. And who are they? They're the most engaged people with your page. So it's going to be yourself, your staff members, and your family members. And that's why we need to spend £5 to £10 per day on our adverts. So what we're going to do in our adverts is we're going to post a video of a local person holding a product. In this example, we'll be using Fetch Tag. We're going to track the people that watch that there. Then we're going to remarket to them with a group of photos of the advert. And this will equate to more footfall in your store and inquiries about your products. So what local audience should you be targeting? I know a lot of us would like to target the whole of Northern Ireland and get everyone coming to our store, but we have limited resources and a small budget, and we're going to be spending our £5 to £10 per day. So let's keep it simple. Use Pareto's principle. What's the 20% of the local population that make up 80% of your inquiries? If it is people within 10K of your business or 10 miles of your business, let's target that. If it happens to be, it's mainly people over 30 come in and buy from us. Let's target that. In terms of gender, do you know what? It's mainly females that come into our store and buy from us. Then let's target females only with our limited budget. But again, you might be a business that has, you might be saying, Pete, we've all ages come into us. And we actually have people, or you might think, Pete, well, to be fair, we actually had someone from, we're based in Uri, but we actually had someone from Ballymoney come down and see us there once. Well, let's ignore that there. That's an outlier. Let's only focus on within 10 to 20 miles of our business. And you might say to me, Pete, but we have everyone comes in here from all ages. That's fine. Let's target everyone from 18 years right up to 65 plus. And then you also might say, Pete, we get both men and women coming in. So it's important for you guys to use your own experience and add this to when you're setting up your audience. It might happen to be everybody, or it might happen to be all ages. It might happen to be both genders, and it might happen to be people within 30 kilometers of your business you're getting. It's important for you to have confidence in your own experience. What I want to make sure you don't do is you don't optimize yourself out of a sale. And what this is that a lot of people think because they've got great targeting techniques on Facebook and Instagram that they can continue. We're going to target, for example, Joe there might have went into her insights and she might have seen on Facebook that, we actually are only, our insights and most engaged people are 18 to 24-year-old females. Well, that's true. And the insights it's saying that, but remember, only 4% of your Facebook fans and Instagram fans are seeing your posts if you're not boosting it. So that data is not a great data to go by. The best data to go by is the data that you guys see on a daily basis coming through your store. So how much are we going to spend? We're going to spend £5 to £10 per day for 30 days. Then what's our video going to look like? It's going to use a local face and a local voice in the video. And I know you're all cringing right now thinking, oh God, I don't want to do this. But we're going to keep it simple, keep it between 10 to 30 seconds. And we're also going to use captions because a large percentage of people are on social media with the sound off. But don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how to use an app that's going to create the captions for you using AI, and it's so simple. Now, what's your video script going to be? What do you say? Keep it simple again, guys. Introduce the problem, tell a customer the solution you can offer them, and say what the prices are starting from. And at the very end, say, click the button to get directions to our store, or click the button to call us now. Keep it simple like that. So once you've done, so that there was part A of our advertising campaign. For part B, we're going to follow people around and retarget them with different adverts, encouraging them to come back and buy. Now, if part A is all you feel, is what you feel, you might think, Pete, all I can do is part A right now. I have the confidence to do part A. This part B of retargeting people is a little bit beyond me. That's just fine. Part B is just going to enhance the chances of making more sales. The most important thing to do today is get part A up. And if part B is a bit of a stretch for your capabilities, that's fine. We can work on that moving forward into 2024. Just get part A up and going. But part B, what's examples of retargeting adverts like we'll have in part B? You could do before and after content. You could do customer testimonials about your products. You could do a list of benefits, which we're going to do about our products. You could be doing previous client results, showing social proofs. You're showing customers with their pets and your products on your social media. The key to this is authenticity. Oh, and you can even just repeat the video you're already doing. So again, guys, the key to this is authenticity and using local people. Okay. So just before we start, I'm going to create a live demo of how to create this advert. I'm going to open the floor to anyone who would like to ask any questions so far. But also, if you're not the type of person who likes to speak in public, I will be providing my phone number and email, so you can feel free to call me if you have any questions over the next few days about creating about social media or anything we've discussed. So we're going to open the floor now for a couple of minutes for people to ask any questions.
Pete, can I ask, how do you track those customers? You're saying about track and target them. How do you actually track them?
Yeah, great
Who
question.
they are?
Who's that speaking? Sorry, is that Maeve?
It's Maeve.
Hello, Maeve. Yeah, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that there in the demo. And it's also going to be recorded as well, so you can follow it through. It's actually quite simple. So just like you've maybe created an audience on social media. So an audience is what we do. We create an audience to tell Facebook who we want to send our ad to. So usually you create an audience where you say, oh, it's a 18 to 65-year-old we want to target. You can also target people who have watched a certain percentage of the video. And Maeve, I'll be showing you step by step how to do that in the next 20 minutes.
Great, thanks. Can I just ask you one more?
You can ask, yep, certainly.
So you're saying as well about then the second section of when you find them, track and target them and giving them another ad.
Yes.
Is it best to repeat the product that you've advertised in the first ad, or are you talking about using that group of people and targeting them similar products and stuff as well, or just concentrate on what you've originally advertised?
I like to concentrate, if you are creating your first advert, I like to concentrate on proving the adverts work. So I like to concentrate on retargeting people with the same product to encourage them to encourage them to come and buy, to encourage them to learn more about the product and why they should buy it. But if you can use this same technique to advertise more products as well in the future, once you have the confidence to spend more money on the budget. Because you can, by the way, you can set up one ad. So someone watches the video, you can set up one ad of that same product, a retargeting advert of that product. Then if you have extra budget, you can set up another advert with different products and similar products. So just like you're seeing the big businesses doing, like your Pets at Home, we go on their website and all of a sudden we're getting marketed to, or watch a video of theirs, we're getting loads of their products marketed to us. You guys will be able to do the exact same thing this is the technique that they're using too.
Okay. If I could just come in there at that point, I think there's also the comfort factor around the secondary and third and fourth, remarketing tools are used on us all. Example of that last night happened to be appeared in my Facebook page a new electric robot lawnmower. It doesn't require the perimeter wiring around it, and I thought, right, okay, it looks good, but it's probably entry level, and But then as I moved on to a YouTube video, appeared secondary, and then you get comfort around that. So I think the authenticity and the second, third, and fourth remarketing part of the campaign with the same product gives you that comfort. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Good idea. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Great point, Steve. And is anyone else would like to ask a question? We have the time. Great. So we'll move on to a live demo of how to create this. There might be, please bear with me, guys, in terms of there'll be a couple of maybe awkward silences as videos load, because I'll be going to be jumping from my phone, sharing my phone screen to the videos or to the laptop, etc. But it's going to have lots of value. Now, the important thing, I've got a fetch tag here, and I'm going to shoot a video right now of it. So if I shoot a video, just always make sure, guys, this shows you like how easy to set up on your own. So I'm just shooting it with my phone. I'm going to be using this. The only editing I'm going to do, I'm going to use this app called Captions. It's going to put captions on it. And it's even going to understand my my lovely Ballymena accent. So I'm going to be recording this. So when you're doing your video, keep it nice, short, and simple. Remember to include at the very start of it, you say the location you're targeting. So if you're in Newry, you're saying, hello, Newry. If you're in Ballymoney, you're saying, hello, Ballymoney. So you keep that so it localizes it and you've caught the attention of the customers and the target market. So I'll be shooting a video like this. As you see, I'm just getting the light from, just make sure there's a window behind the camera. And I've got my fetch tag here. So showing you how raw and authentic and quick you can make these videos. So I'll simply hit record. I'll say, hello, Ballymena. Here's our product of the week. It's called fetch tag. You can, oh, I need to make a mistake. So, hello Ballymena. Hello Ballymena. This is our product of the week called Fetch Tag. It's a QR code on a pet ID. And if you find a lost dog or cat, you'll be able to scan it to call the owner or get directions home. Super simple. It's only $14.99 with no subscription fees. Okay, come on down to see us here on Greenville Street to buy yours before stocks sell out. See you soon. And always remember to finish with a big smile. So the key points of your video there is to make sure at the start you say the name of the area you're targeting. Remember as well, people always ask me, do you say a price? I think it must be an Irish, Northern Irish thing where we're scared to say the price of things. You know, do you put the price in it? Always finish off with a price and say where you're based. So we said at the end, it's just $14.99. So make sure you're saying that, and also say we are based in Greenville Street. You might think that everyone knows that you're based in the location you are, but you're going to have someone come in and go to you after this ad saying, Jesus, how long have you been here? And you're going to want to maybe hit your head off the desk and say we've been here for 10 years, but that's another thing. So it's up to us to educate them. So once you've got that there done and you're happy with your video, you're probably done. It's probably going to, I make sure to do a big smile at the end. You're probably going to take about 4 or 5 takes this. You're probably going to cringe at it. But what you're going to find is when you put this online, you are going to get so much because you've had the courage to put your face in front of your brand. You're going to find so many more people local people are going to share it, opposed to the boring old stock footage that you posted in the past. And even though it looks more professional, just because it looks professional and will look more professional on TV or on a billboard, doesn't mean it'll be more effective on social media, because you find the most viral posts and engaging posts on social media are the most authentic. So I'm going to share with you guys there's my dog barking in the background. Let me go to share my iPhone. Bear with me, guys. So I'm using the app called Captions. Costs $12.99 per month. You can just use it for 1 month. I'm sure once you use this once, you will always use it. Just want to make sure. Can everyone see my page yet? Can anyone see? Can you see my phone yet?
Not appearing yet now.
Yeah, bear with me. Of course, it worked earlier. Try again. Now?
Nothing yet, Pete. No.
It's not coming on now. No, I can see it on the screen. I know what I'll do. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I will fix this right now. Coming up now?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So once you go in, watch how easy this is to add captions to your video. So I'm going to simply click the create button at the bottom. I'm going to click import. Then at the top, I'm going to click on the video I want to add to it. Oh. This here one here. Ballymena, we have our new offer of the month. It is called Fetch Tag. It is a simple QR code on a pet. So once you have that clicked on that, click done in the right hand corner. And click continue. Ballymena, we have our new offer of the month. It is then click proceed with English. So this is just uploading. And once it's complete, it's going to add captions to the video. Bear with me, it's quite a depends sometimes on your internet connection how quick it does it, but it is genuinely quite quick. So once it's done, so I have a backup here in case this took a little bit of time. So once captions has loaded, once it's loaded, it would, because that was taking a little bit too long there, I'll bring this up.
Offer of the month, it is called Fetch Tag. It is a simple QR code on a pet ID. So if someone wants to find your lost pet wearing their Fetch Tag, they can simply scan the QR code, call you, or get directions to your home to return your pet home safely. They're just $14.99 and no subscription fees. Call in today to our shop on Greenwell Street and we will get you sorted before stocks sell out. See you soon.
So whenever I first posted that, uploaded that, the only thing that I needed to change that the AI wasn't able to pick up was me saying Ballymena. So if there's any words here that it's not picking up correctly, all you have to do is click on it, and in the bottom toolbar, just click edit, and you can change that to Ballymoney or whatever it is. It's maybe not picking up your accent correctly. But if it's picking up mine really well, I'm pretty sure it'll pick up yours. So, and as well, if you want to as well, at the bottom, let's keep it really simple. I'm really happy with that. But if you wanted to, you can go into your templates here that it offers you. You can find different templates that they provide. Play again.
We have our new offer of the month. It is Fetch Tag.
You can change the colors. Change that. Maybe your logo's blue. Maybe you want to change the black to, and maybe your orange is in your logo too. Maybe the emphasis color you want to keep white. And hit play.
It's a simple QR code on a pet ID. So if someone wants to find your lost pet wearing their Fetch Tag.
Once you're happy with that, click the export button in the top right hand corner and click export. Now, once that's done, you're going to have that in your Reels. You'll want to go and post that to Facebook. So this is my lovely new local pet store Facebook page. As you see, when you are posting, you want to make sure the area that you're targeting is in the text at the very beginning and the price. And one of the key features is that it's no subscription fees. And we're listing out with emojis to break it down nice and simple that people can read the features of the product that you're advertising. So I've this preloaded already just to save us some time. But once you're doing it, if you're posting this here, you simply hit that button there, and then you'll click on the video and you'll click done. It'll bring up, do you want to make it a reel? No, you want to create a post instead. You want to give it a title. And remember, guys, in the title, you want to put your location in it. Ballymena pet owners. Boom. And then we'll paste in our text that we've already got there. Click next, and we want to publish now. Oh, sorry. Before you do, click next and post. And let that post. Now, I have that already posted. Now, that is part one of our advert has been posted. Now we want to post our second advert, which will be our retargeting advert. These are all for simplicity purposes. We're just going to post these on our wall, and then we're going to use the Facebook and Instagram advertising techniques to turn these from posts into adverts. Just going to pause that upload. So what we're going to do for our retargeting post is I have lots of photos here of Fetch Tag. So it's good to let people see what Fetch Tag also has in, one thing is showing them that it's a QR code that people can scan, but our retargeting advert, we're going to actually show them what the person will see if they scan their a lost pet's Fetch Tag. We're going to see a photo of the profile, the digital profile. We're going to show the benefits that they can call the owner and get Google directions home. There's no subscription fees. They get GPS email notifications every time someone uses it. And we click done. Again, just for a simple set, for speed sakes, I've already the text pasted. Remember, in our text, we've always got the target market location in the top line, and the price. Then remember, guys, if you tap in the bottom here, we like to check in. Let's check in again in the location that we're based, targeting Ballymena. Once we're happy with that, we've got our text. We've got a list of our benefits that our products have. Again, this would be even better with loads of local customers wearing the or having the fetch tag on their dogs, but this is great to start with. And click next and post now. So just to recap, all we've done there, guys, is post. All we've done there, guys, is post, create a video and post it, loads of photos of the benefits of our product. So this is going to be our advert 1, and this is going to be advert 2. Before we move any forward, folks, have any of you used the app called Captions before? And what do you think of it so far? What I find as well is that when you do download Captions and you do get confidence creating these videos of your products and different products you have, you're going to be able to use this Captions app to create much more engaging content across all your social media channels. And it's so easy to use, as you see, and doesn't take a lot of time. So now, I'm just going to make sure, can everyone see the screen, my screen, and no longer see the phone screen?
Yeah.
Excellent. So I'm going to jump on now to our Facebook page. So this is part A of your, so once we post it, our 2 adverts that we're going to use, our 2 posts that we're going to turn into adverts, we're going to turn them into adverts. What we want to do first is create our audience. So we're going to create an audience. So for example, we're going to, this pet shop, if you're a pet shop, we're going to create a local customer audience that we're going to target. So what you want to go to is adsmanager.facebook.com/adsmanager/audiences. So to get to that, another way of getting to that is go to facebook.com/adsmanager. And this is where we begin to create the audience that tracks people that watch a certain percentage of a video. So first of all, we're going to create our local audience that we're going to target with our first advert, which is our video. And then we're going to create an audience of people that watch a certain percentage of that. So what I'm going to go to is click on the sidebar here and click on audiences. Then we're going to click on the create audience button and create saved audience. We're going to call this our new local customers. And like we said before, we have all these abilities to target people based on ABC, XYZ, but all we're going to do is we're going to target people from 18 to 65 plus. We're going to type in where we're based, where our business is based. We're going to take that down to where your main bulk of your customer base comes from. So that could be within 10 miles, could be within 20 miles. This is your call, but don't make it too big because, for example, if I could say, Ballymena is a great example. I could say I want to target within 40k of Ballymena. But all of a sudden, when I target within 40, everyone within 40k of Ballymena, that there brings in Belfast as well. So if we're spending £5 per day, which will be around 1,000 people, Facebook's going to give us, Facebook's going to drop our advert into 1,000 people's news feeds and phones every day. We want it to land in Ballymena, but if we make it within 40k, there's a strong chance it's going to be sucked into Belfast, which is a much more densely populated area. So as you see, when I love to target people within 40k, but that brings in Belfast, which then will make my advert, instead of targeting people closer by, it could end up getting lost in Belfast. There's less chance they're going to drive down the road to me. So I'm going to change that, bring that down to 17, which is 96,000 to 113,000 people we're going to be targeting. Now,
Yeah, someone else to do it.
we're going to target people who are interested in pets, dogs, cats. Again, guys, you don't have to do this part. This is a little bit, I just feel there's enough people that have expressed an interest in dogs, cats, and dogs and cats and pets on Facebook and Instagram for us to target. Stephen, is that you? Do you want to mute yourself there, Stephen? Thanks. So here we have our audience. Now you're targeting people for within 17K of your business, which is 10 miles. We're targeting all age groups. If you want to target a younger age group, you can change these here, but I like to keep it wider. And that's going to be 71,000 to 84,000 people in that area. That's more than enough to drive footfall to our business. I'm going to click create saved audience. So now that audience is now ready to be marketed to in the next steps of creating the advert. But like me have asked earlier, how do we track people? Tracking people is actually really easy on Facebook. If we click on create audience and create custom audience, we can track people who go on a website. We can track people on an email list. We can track people that are on an app that we have. So there's loads of options. We can track people who follow us on Instagram. These are all options for you. But what we want to do is keep it the simplest and quickest way to get started tracking people is through video. So if you're doing it through websites, you're going to have to get, it's very easy to do that too, but you just have to get pixels placed on your website, which is a conversation for another day, teaching for another day. So we're going to click on our sources video, click on next. What we can do now is, what type of content? Do we want to target people who watched 3 seconds of a video, 10 seconds of a video, 15 seconds of a video? Then we can target people based on percentages of people who've watched our video. So we're going to keep it nice and simple. Let's target people who watched 3 seconds of the video. So literally, if they have stopped on us to watch us for a second, for 3 seconds, we've got them. We've got them in our net. We've got them in our marketing circle. We're now going to start retargeting them with the benefits of our product. So once we've selected that, we're then going to choose a video that we want to target them based on. So if you click choose video, and then up here, you select the Facebook page that the video is on. You might have multiple pages, or you might have one that just appears here. So I'm going to type in my local pet shop, and I'm going to target people who have watched. There's the video there that I just posted. I simply check the box beside it, and now I'm going to be able to target them. Now remember, you could have down the line when you get more confident at this, and which you all could do, get more confident at this. You could track everybody or all the videos that you have up and going. So anyone that watches a video that you've posted moving forward, you could check all of those and retarget them with adverts as well in this audience. But we're going to keep it simple. One video, track them, retarget, benefits of that product. Confirm. Then we're going to simple name. We'll say people who watched fetch tag product. Great job. Video. Click create audience. That's good. Now we're happy with that. We'll click done. Okay, so we now have our people who watch the fetch tag product video. We're now tracking them people moving forward. This is going to be populated through our next advert, because we're going to be targeting the people within 10 miles of our business. Now, to create our advert, let's go to facebook.com/ads manager. Now, just take this in, folks, as I go along. Don't feel like you need to remember every last step of this, because we're recording this here, and we're going to post it on YouTube for all you guys to follow through step by step. So we're going to scroll over to the left-hand side of the page, and we're clicking this campaigns button. Up pops this here. So what we're going to do now, we're going to create our first video. And our first video, our first advert, which is part A. So we're going to target people with the video, and it's going to be so simple because we've done the hard work already. We've created the video, we've created the captions in the video, we've created the audience we're going to target. All the work's been done already. So we simply click create. Now we're going to target people. What objective are we going to use? You're going to see loads of options here moving forward, but it's important for you guys to laser focus on what I'm advising you to do through my 10 years of experience of doing this. Because if you start clicking into all these here, you'll get overwhelmed with options and then go, oh God, I'm not going to do this advert. I'm leaving it today. Focus with me and do it this way and you will see results. So your objective is going to be awareness. And click continue. What you're going to do is give it a name. And the name you're going to give it is, say for this example, fetch tag product. Fetch tag video promo. We are going to spend, remember what we said, we're going to spend £5 to £10 per day. For this example, we're going to spend £10 per day on the overall budget. We're going to break that down. We're going to spend £9 of that budget on the video to get people watching it, and the £1 of that per day of that budget on the retargeting of people. So bear with me. So I'm going to spend £9 per day. This is all just for your admin purposes. You're going to see now when you go into the campaigns, you're going to see the name of this here advert as fetch tag video promo, £9 per day. So what you're going to do is scroll down, and in the corner here, you're going to see a next button. Click it. Keep everything the same. First of all, you want to change your Facebook page. Change this here. Yours might automatically come up, but if it doesn't, and you've multiple pages, type in the name of it and it'll pop up. So now we have your pet shop. Our daily budget we're going to spend is £9 per day. We're going to run this here from today. We're going to set click this button to end it 30 days from now. So, and we're going to end it in the evening time. Keep it nice and simple, folks. Don't worry about the the tiny details of it. It's like loads of people say, you know, when's the perfect time to end the advert or to start the advert? Oh, just get her up and going, and you're going to see the benefits, because those small margins and decision making really only affect big businesses with big budgets that want to optimize those. But if we're targeting a local area, people are going to be seeing this here all throughout the day. And the idea as well is that people are on social media all day. So we're going to be targeting people who are on it in the morning, evening, and at night time. So right now, Facebook on the right-hand side, if we scroll down, and we're going to scroll right down and click on switch to original audience controls and click use original audiences. So this allows us to now go, this is where we can now create our audience. And you're maybe going, oh God, look, all these buttons. There's loads of doing going on here. Don't worry, guys. All you got to do is click on use saved audience and type on, and you're going to see your saved audience come up here. So ours is coming up here. So it'll be the fetch tag customers, new local customers. There it is. There it is. So new local customers, then 17K of Ballymena, 18 to 65. So right now, so we're spending £9 per day on the right-hand side. This is good. Facebook tells us what type of reach we're going to get for this. So they're telling us that there's 70 to 84,000 people in that area, in that audience. They're interested in pets, dogs, and cats. And for £9 per day, they're telling us that, look, see, for the money you're spending with us, we're going to reach 4.1 to 12,000 people's phones every day. Now, I'm jumping to conclusions there and saying phones because that's what people are studying social or consuming social media on. So you're going to get 4 to 12,000 people every day are going to receive your post. Now, rewind that before we started this here. You're only reaching, if you have 1,000 fans and you're not spending money on ads and all those great campaigns and marketing ideas that you had in the past, you're only reaching 4% of that. Say, for example, you had 1,000 fans. You're only reaching, 40 people out there. Whereas now, if we spend £9 per day, we're going to reach 4 to 12,000 people every day in this area, in your local area, who are interested in cats, pets, and dogs with the product fetch tag. You're going to be seeing so many more people going, geez, that's a great product there, and going down to your store. Now, you're maybe wondering, Pete, why is it 4 to 12,000 people? Well, the reason why it's 4 to 12,000 people and not an exact number is because the success of your ad and reach, the reach of your ad is based on how much it is engaged with by people on social media, on Facebook and Instagram. So if yours is a really interesting post or advert, if it's really boring, and say you're an accountant and you're posting, I provide accounts on a daily basis, very good. You're going to get at least, you can't make that any more sexy. So you're going to reach 4,000. Facebook saying you're going to reach 4.1 thousand people, no matter if it's boring or not. But if you're authentic and you use your photo and you use your voice and you use your video, that's going to get more engagement, because we're targeting a local area with a local person. So it's going to get more engagement. Therefore, you're going to get more bang for your buck. And Facebook and Instagram are going to give you a bigger reach. So you're going to see more people daily get served your ad if it gets more engagement. So instead of putting up, so if you put up a boring, stock photo of a product, you're going to get 4.1 thousand people going to see your post for £9 per day. But if you put up a photo of you, a video of you speaking, or a staff member speaking, you're going to reach upwards of nearly 12,000 news feeds per day. Hopefully that explains that little issue. So now we're happy with that. We click next. We're happy we've selected our audience, and the final part, we just got to tell Facebook that we want them to promote our video post that we just posted. So now we can create an ad, but we don't need to create an ad because we've already posted it on our wall. And we select the post. Click select post, and there it's there. That's the video. Oh no, scroll down and find the video. And this is the one. Click on it. See there, when I click on it, you'll see it pop up. That's the one we're going to target. Click continue. And there we are. And let's give you a little preview of this. So if you clicked, bear with me. This is an example of what it would look like on a mobile phone. Video.
Ballymena, we have our new offer of the month. It is called Fetch Tag. It is a simple QR.
Nice and simple. You guys are going to be doing this in your shop with your local staff, and you might not have a bang in the nose like I do from a recent Gaelic football match. So it'll be getting a lot better engagement. So click publish once you're happy with your ad. There we go. Now, perhaps guys, that you published that and you made a mistake. Once you've promoted it, you can't edit any of the text, so unfortunately that's just how it is. But what you can do is we've got the call to action at the bottom of it as send a message. We can change that actually. So I actually would like to change that to get directions. And what we can do now is change this and add in our street address. And it means if you put in the street address of your business, when people, well, it can't be modified now, but at the start, if you, instead of going send message, if you were to change that there to get directions, so I jumped ahead there, but change that to get directions, instead of saying a send message button, you're going to have a get directions button. So when someone clicks get directions, they're going to be able to get directions directly to your store. But at the minute, send a message is good as well, because people send a message, inquire about product. So that advert is now going to be live once it passes, probably in the next 15 to 30 minutes, when it passes all the checks. And as you see, we're targeting people. We've got the area we're targeting. We've got the local person we're targeting. We've got them holding the product. We've got in the title of the video is appearing here as well. We're giving ourselves the best chance to catch the user's attention. So that's advert one created. Now let's create our retargeting advert. So to do this, you want to go back to your campaign manager. So let's go back to facebook.com/ads manager. So now we're going to do, if you guys feel like that is probably some people here might feel, do you know what, Pete, if I get that done, I'll be buzzing. That's great. And you might think as well, don't think that if you don't do both of these, there's no point in doing it. If you can do the first, that part there, you're going to see people inquiring about fetch tagging, about your products. But if you want to take it another step and do the retargeting advert, click on this, go to campaigns again, like before, click create. So for this one, you're going to create an engagement advert. That's how we create our retargeting adverts. We're going to scroll down, or we're going to change this. We're going to use our manual settings. Click continue. Give it a name, retargeting advert. Fetch tag. And scroll down again, just like before, and click this button here. Okay, and so see here, the ad type, what you want to change here is change this messaging conversion location, change this to on your ad, and change this to post engagement. We just want people getting engaged with our post who've watched the video. We're going to change the daily budget to £1 per day. So now we have spent our budget is £10 per day. We're spending £1 of that, £9 on the video advert getting out to everybody. Then if anyone watches that for 3 seconds, we're going to be targeting people with £1 per day on that. I'm going to set an end date for 1 month's time. And scroll down again, click switch to original audiences, click use original audience. Now, we're back to here. We've done the work already, guys. Don't worry. What you want to do is click on custom audiences here and type in what we called, there it is, people who watched fetch tag product video. Advert we created earlier. Now we're targeting them. Now we just got to tell it what we want to target them people with. So just make sure the Facebook page is correct. We're going to use an existing post. We're going to select the post. We're going to then select our gallery of photos as well. Click continue. Happy with that there. Scroll on down. Once that's loaded up, that's all just loading here. There we go. Now we're here. Again, guys, you're going to see loads of options here. Just following the clicks that I'm telling you guys to do in this video when you watch it back. Now, our call to action at the bottom again, they're giving us the option of send a message. We're going to change that there this time to, and we're going to change that to, you can change that to no button. Now, why do we want no button? Because sometimes in some people's phones is that when they just click on any of the images, it brings them through to, sometimes in some people's phones, it brings them through to a message straight away without being able to scan it. So once we're happy with that, click down and click the green button there. And that's our advert created. It's as simple as that. There we are. Sorry, just on a call. There we are, guys. And that's, now we have created our adverts. So if I go back to here, let's go back to our keynotes. So we've created our part A, and now we've created our part B. And over the next 30 days, you're going to see lots of inquiries and footfall to your business. Now, I know that was a lot to take on straight away, guys, but as you see, the principles are all there. Local faces in your content, local names in your content, local locations named in your content, target the local area, spend your £5 to £10 per day, and you will see more footfall through your business. And then you say to your boss, well, why are we having to spend money on social media, Facebook and Instagram? Well, we have to spend it because it's not free. We're only reaching less than 4% of our fans. So if we can start with this. Now, if you have to convince a decision maker to allow you to give you that budget, get them in the photo, get them in the videos, because once you set this up, and if he or she gives you the budget for that, their friends and family are going to start seeing them in the news feeds and start saying to them, Jesus, I've seen you on Facebook, I've seen you on Instagram. And that's going to give more justification that it's working. You're going to see more footfall into your business. So I'd like to open up the floor to anyone who'd like to ask any questions. I'd like to, before we jump into the questions and answers, 3 things. First of all, if you're not comfortable in the setting of asking questions in a public setting like this, don't worry. Stephen and the team at Contact Marketing are going to provide my contact details, so you can reach out to me and ask me a few questions over the phone. I'll be more than happy to help. And then as well, guys, I would like to say thank you very much to Rosewood and Steve, especially Stephen at Contact Marketing, for sponsoring this. I hope it's brought you guys value in a real down-to-earth way, and in an actionable way, because please don't leave today and think, oh, that's cool that we can do that. If you execute, get the video up today, use captions, play about with it, get the video up tomorrow, get it out there, and if you can and feel confident enough, get the remarketing done as well, and you're going to see more footfall into your business every month through these here campaigns in 2024. So thank you, and I'd just like to open the floor to any questions.
Just one question, Pete. Would people see the video multiple times? Would you be targeting the same people?
Brilliant question, James. Brilliant question. So Facebook will serve it to someone, serve it through. So do you remember? So say for example that audience, Ballyminners, we'll say give or take 80,000 people in that audience. I think it was. So what it'll do, it'll serve it to people three to 5 times, and if they don't stop on it, click on it, like it, comment, engage with it, it'll register that, and if someone doesn't engage with it under one of those sort of actions over 3 to 5 times, it'll stop serving it to them and move on to another person in that list.
Yeah. So once you've seen it and watched it, like, it won't keep coming up every day on your post, would it? Or just
well, if so, for example, yeah.
Jesus, I'm not following him anymore.
Well, do you know what, James? That is that's the sort of, I find this. I've done about over 500 trainings with local business owners in Northern Ireland, and we need to sort of move away from worrying about upsetting people. Worst case scenario in their news feeds, God, geez, don't want to follow them anymore, because at the end of the day, they can scroll right by us. We're not going to annoy them. I've never, and you're only promoting. We're promoting pet products. Like, it's not like we're promoting, I'm looking for 10 men who want to lose 20 kg and just constantly melting people's heads with that, or trying to tell people life advice, things. I wouldn't worry about that. And as well, Facebook want to keep this. They're not going to plague people with it. And so I wouldn't be worried about that too much. But as I said, Facebook, a dog, see another dog there. Facebook, the answer to your question is, don't be worried about too much, because Facebook will serve it to people 3 to 5 times, and if they don't engage with it, I'll move on to the next person on the list. Now, be aware, if we've set up part B and they've watched it for more than 3 seconds, well, they're going to be seeing the benefits of our products next time they go on Facebook and Instagram. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Thank you. Great question, James. Thank you.
Yes, we were wondering the same thing as well here. In our catchment area, as you saw there in Portaferry, was slightly smaller than what you're looking at in Uri. So would it not be boring the death out of people to watch the same ad for a month? Would it not be better for us to sort of set up that for a 2-week period and then move on to a different ad after 2 weeks? That's
a brilliant question, right? So, Maeve, I'm going to give you the honest answer is I don't know. But the reason why I say I don't know is because no one has ever done a Facebook and Instagram advert for a pet product in Portaferry. So what I would like you to do is to focus on, use the 30-day period to start. And then after the 30-day recommendation for the first month you do this, Maeve, and then you'll be able to say, Pete, I know you did say 30 days, but we did feel kind of the engagement dropped off around maybe 14 to 21 days. And now that's now we have data there that you can say, Pete, thanks for the recommendation, but we're actually going to go, you might even go, Pete, we found it worked brilliant for 7 days or 12 days. We're getting great engagement, and then it sort of fell off. So the 30 days is a recommendation. And then in month 2, when you go to do it again, you can then make your call then on using the data and your intuition and your experience from that first month. Say, Pete, thanks for the advice in 30 days. We're going to change it to 22 now, or whatever it happens to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what we'll follow the engagement, see how it sort of reacts for the first one, and then just work off that.
Brilliant. Great question.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Could I ask a quick question? Just on the captions app, is there an alternative just in case they don't get to spend the money on it initially?
No. If you're not spending, if you're not, no, there probably is, but if apologies for the bluntness to the whole group, but if you're not willing to spend £12 on £12 and you're not locked in, so paying it £12 for once, we're not being serious about advertising our business on social media. So I would just say no to that there. So I would say that to your boss, like, if you're not willing to spend,
that's fine.
Because what you're going to pay for is time. If you go to them other apps, like, you've seen how quick that just picked up my lovely Balmain accent. If it figured that out quickly, I could figure out everyone else's in here.
Okay. Thank you,
Joe. That's good. That's a good. I didn't mean to be blunt there, but
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just you
just have to be. Sometimes you just gotta be like, look, if we're not going to spend 12 quid here, we're not talking about 12 quid 24-month contract to them. Just be, look, it's 12 quid. This is this, and you can use this here for more than just Joe as well. If you think about it, if you're doing, I love using that app for other. Not just for your adverts, but if you had a product, say, and you could do a product demo, video on the product, just without you having been it, just talking over the video on the product and showing the features of it from behind the camera. Then you can add that, use that as, you go through all your products in the month, do a feature in them all, and add the captions to it, and there you're getting your bang for your buck off it there.
Okay.
And we cancel it anytime. But yeah, thank you. Good question, Joe. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Would anyone else have any questions? Thank you, guys. So, as I said, guys, this will be recorded, and this has been recorded, and it will be posted on YouTube tomorrow, and it will be sent out to you guys. Feel free. If you need help setting these adverts up, please get in touch with me. I can help you with that too. And if you'd like a 15-minute audit of your social media, that's also been sponsored by Contact Marketing as well. So please get in touch after us here. I'm willing to help everyone here and push out, help you guys in 2024 with your products. And thank you for your time today and your attention. I know it was quite advanced at times, but I hope you've got value from it.
Thank you very much, Pete.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And Stephen, would you like to close off with anything? Or maybe he's head on. He's head on, yeah. No bother at all. But guys, thanks so much. I really appreciate your time and have a great week. I look forward to talking to you all soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you, everyone. Bye.